Hi, going to start the very first lecture of class 10 biology, which is life processes. Let's begin the chapter with a very basic definition of life process. Life process can be defined as the basic process performed by any living individual. लाइफ प्रोसेस एक ऐसा प्रोसेस है विच इज़ परफॉर्म बाई एनी लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म वेदर दे आर यूनिसेलुलर मल्टीसेलुलर सिंपल ऑर्गेनिज्म और कॉम्प्लेक्स लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म. Now the question is, who perform the life process? Obviously it's living organism who perform the life processes. Life processes ज़रूरी क्यों है? Life processes ज़रूरी है for our survival. There are vital 7 processes which involve movement, respiration, sensitivity, growth, excretion, reproduction and nutrition. Many of us often get confused between the two terms, which is movement and locomotion. They both are similar but not the same. Movement is change in position of a part of body, but locomotion is change in position of entire body. Movement, अगर हम अपने बॉडी के किसी पार्ट को मूव करते हैं दैट कैन बी कंसीडर्ड एज मूवमेंट. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर मैं अपना हाथ उठाती हूँ दिस कैन बी कंसीडर्ड एज मूवमेंट. बट लोकोमोशन, अगर हम एक प्लेस से दूसरे प्लेस ट्रैवल करते हैं या एक प्लेस से दूसरे प्लेस जाते हैं दैट कैन बी कंसीडर्ड एज लोकोमोशन. Thus, we can conclude that all kind of locomotion या all locomotion can be considered as movement, but all movement cannot be considered as locomotion. Second is growth. Growth is any irreversible increase in the number of cell, volume, mass, weight, length, height, etc. that leads to the overall development of an organism is called growth. Growth को basically can be defined as increase in length. अगर हमारा लेंथ इंक्रीज होता है दैट इज़ इरिवर्सिबल, वी कैन नॉट गेट बैक टू आर शॉर्टर लेंथ और समथिंग. थर्ड इज सेंसिटिविटी. सेंसिटिविटी कैन बी डिफाइंड एज द रिस्पॉन्स गिवन टू एनी काइंड ऑफ स्टिमुली. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, सम प्लांट्स गेट स्टिमुलेटेड बाय द टच. Fourth is reproduction. Reproduction is a basic process by which any living organism produce their young ones. Reproduction can be further divided into or classified into asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Fifth is nutrition. Nutrition involves 3 processes. First is digestion, second is absorption, and third is assimilation. So nutrition can be defined as the intake of food followed by digestion, absorption, and assimilation. Excretion. Excretion is a process by which we remove the waste material from our body. Last one is respiration. Respiration is an energy releasing process from the food molecule. Again, many of us get confused between the two terms which involve the respiration and breathing. Respiration is energy release from the food molecules and breathing is the exchange of gases through lungs. हम जो डेली बेसिस पे सांस लेते हैं दैट इज़ कॉल्ड ब्रीथिंग. बट अगर हमारा फूड मॉलिक्यूल सेल्स के अंदर ब्रेक डाउन होता है दिस इज कॉल्ड रेस्पिरेशन. Respiration usually occur inside the cell, but breathing involves an organ which is called lung. Next topic is nutrition. Nutrition is a process by which organism take food and utilize it. Nutrition एक ऐसा process है in which the organism first intake the food. The food is further undergo the process of digestion, absorption and assimilation. There is a term which is called as metabolism which is directly involved to the topic of nutrition. Metabolism can be defined as the combination of anabolism and catabolism. Now let's understand the topic catabolism. Catabolism is a process which involves the breaking of larger molecule into smaller components. For example, respiration. Respiration involves the breakdown of sugar to release energy. Since larger molecule का smaller molecule में breakdown हो रहा है तो इस catabolism के process में energy का release होता है. Second concept is anabolism. Anabolism is the construction of large molecule from the smaller block. Since इसमें एक construction हो रहा है large molecule का तो इसमें energy दिया जाता है, यानी इसमें energy involve होते हैं. For example, the process of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis use the smaller block like CO2, water to build a larger molecule like sugar. Now, second topic is nutrient. Nutrient is a material which provide the nutrition. Example of nutrients are protein, carbohydrate, fat, vitamins, mineral and water. Why we need the process nutrition? We need nutrient or nutrition in order to survive. Mode of nutrition. There are 2 mode of nutrition. First, autotrophic mode of nutrition and heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Autotrophic mode of nutrition. Auto means self and tropic means mode of nutrition. वैसे मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन जिसमें ऑर्गेनिज्म कैन प्रिपेयर देयर ओन फूड, ऑर्गेनिज्म जिसमें खुद से अपना फूड प्रिपेयर कर सकते हैं, दिस मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन इज नोन एज ऑटोट्रॉपिक मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन. दैट इज ऑटोट्रॉप्स आर द ऑर्गेनिज्म which prepare their own food. So the organism which prepare their own food are called autotrophs. Example, green plant, blue-green algae. They uses the simple inorganic material and convert it into the complex high-energy compound. Autotroph can further be classified as photoautotrophs and chemoautotrophs. Photo means light and autotrophs again the organism which prepare their food. Photoautotrophs are the organism which uses the light as a source of energy in order to prepare their own food. For example, green plant. Green plant do a process called photosynthesis which involve the light as a source of energy. Second is chemoautotroph. Chemo means chemical and autotrophs is the organism which prepare their own food. These kind of organism use chemical as a source of energy in order to produce their food. Example, purple sulfur bacteria. They uses the sulfur in order to prepare their food. Second mode of nutrition is heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Organism they take food from another organism. They are called heterotrophs. Heterotrophs are the organism which take help from the autotroph in order to prepare their own food. Heterotrophic mode of nutrition can further be divided into saprophytic, holozoic and parasitic. Saprophytic organisms are the organisms which secrete the digestive juices outside the body in which the food is digested when it is present outside. Example, fungi and bacteria. Holozoic mode of nutrition. Holozoic mode of heterotrophic nutrition can be defined as when the digestion happens inside the body of an organism. For example, human. In human being, we take the food and the food is get digested inside the body. This type of mode of nutrition is called holozoic mode of nutrition. Third is parasitic. Organism live inside the body of other organism and they derive the nutrition from host. Example, tapeworm या kaskata.